hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. As the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up here against a guy who's really come into his own, the right-hander Jordan Zimmerman. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going. Hard hit towards center. Span is there, and Crawford is gone, opening up the ball game.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
And you know, these guys come in here off of a loss in game 1. And maybe that's to be expected. Remember, these guys are the underdogs in this series. But if they have any designs on winning this series, that makes this game 2 such an important game. You'd hate to go home down 2 games to nothing already. And knowing that you need to take 3 in a row to win the series, it just doesn't happen very often.
Swinging on 2-0, and this is on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs.
Yasiel Puig will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
First pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 1-0 pitch. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. And Worth will put this one away with ease to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made big strides since arriving stateside, the Korean-born left-hander Hyun-Jin Ryu. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Denard Span will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, we're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he's retired here, one away.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch and he's gone before you know it.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Franzen. First offering on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Jason Worth will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Nationals gone in order. We've played an inning. No score. Adrian Gonzalez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For the Dodgers, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
The next pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
The 1-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call, 1 away.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. To me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Franzen. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2. Yasmani Grandal will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The pitch. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Worth is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Bryce Harper will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, well, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
This looks like a straight changeup here. 80 miles an hour. And is that a strike? Well, yeah, it sure is. I don't think there's much to complain about right there.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here comes a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2-1. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Let's analyze this swing on swing track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Hitters count 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
He did not like that one bit. It's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
2 out, nobody on. Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Howie Kendrick will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And swinging there is Kendrick as he sends this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That is bounced toward the hole, and it's going to get into left field. A solid single, and they're into the hit column for the first time tonight.
Come on, go nice and easy.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll take a look at ball one. One-0 pitch now. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ryan Zimmerman will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. One 0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So one away in the inning now for the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the pitch. Goes right back to the changeup. Tough pitch back-to-back. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Full count offering on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Jordan Zimmerman will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And here's the first pitch. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Denard Span will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Comes set, now the pitch. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Nationals lead 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Justin Turner will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Come on, DC.
First pitch coming. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Boy, I think it's time to start being a decision maker up there. Either take it or leave it. But that's twice in a row he's gone halfway.
No runs, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pause, now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
One, 2. Misses, ball 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A runner at second, nobody out. 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. And we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count 3-0.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Andre Ethier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike. Stand up. Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
One-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Now the double steal is on here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count. Here it comes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. The next 3-2.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Yasmani Grandal will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Kevin Franzen will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now the 3-1 home. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Jason Worth will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. As a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Bryce Harper will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. Now the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Now both runners on the move. Pitch misses the throw down. It's high, but a fine job to come down with it at third, and he's out stealing third base.
Now that play is going to change the complexion of this inning for sure. Now all of a sudden you've got 2 outs and a runner at second base, so you may have just handed this pitcher a lifeline.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Here comes the 1-0. On the ground is short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Howie Kendrick will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far. Now the first pitch.
Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
The 3-1 coming. Worth will move over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats and out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 coming to Rollins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home to Rollins. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now here it comes. Fouled back. 3-2, here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Hyunjin Ryu will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and it's back to the top of the order now. Here's Carl Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Look at the spin. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Chopper, foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ready with another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jordan Zimmerman will dig in. No official at-bat yet, as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Denard Span will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Changeup called strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1 run. Let's go, Nat.
Here comes the 1-1. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Kevin Franzen, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The 1-0 pitch. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
One pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Now the relay home, and the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Here's Jason Worth. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Here's the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to work. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
A 2-1 offering. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
The 2-2 coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Payoff pitch coming. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Justin Turner will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
The 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. He waits. Now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward right center. Base hit.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Let's shut it down here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. In with it here is Worth, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
And remember, this all started with the leadoff walk. Now, 2 batters later, he's looking at the bases loaded here with nobody out. This is real trouble now.
Andre Ethier will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Come down now.
First pitch on the way. Not in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Worth is there. Let's see if they try it. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Yeah, that's just a wasted opportunity right there. No sense in trying to score on that ball. So he'll hold on at third with 1 out now.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Desmond for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Joel Peralta will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62, Joel Peralta.
Bryce Harper will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Let's go, Nat.
Here's the 2-2 home. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Once again, a 3-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. That's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base and get the putout.
Anthony Rendon will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch on the way. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
The 2-0. 2-1 now.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right there. But he decides to let it go.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
The next pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing by Zimmerman and a ball well hit out to deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's 4-0 Washington. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Howie Kendrick will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch to Kendrick. Nope. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
3-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the full count offering. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
1 out, nobody on. So 1-2 with 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout.
Here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the fourth, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Juan Uribe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 4-0. Sergio Santos will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Sergio Santos.
Jordan Zimmerman will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
We go, DC.
1-0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Now the 2-0 home. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0 near the pitcher, you got to be taken.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. (3-1) on the way. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Denard Span will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
1-0 pitch now. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Kevin Franzen will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Jason Worth will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. And Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here comes the 3-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll get another look at Carl Crawford leading off when we return. It's the Nationals 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Carl Crawford will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch coming. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But you know, this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
All right, let it go.
2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Outside, 3-0 now.
The Dodgers would love a leadoff walk here, no doubt about it.
Now here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. The 3-1 is on the way. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. full count pitch on its way. Hit well, but fouled that time by Crawford, as this will find the seats down the line in right. The 3-2 one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Toward the line now is Harper, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The next 3-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Payoff pitch one more time. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Justin Turner will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Run the runner down.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Pick him off first.
Pause, now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
Yasiel Puig will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
And with that, there goes the shutout here in the 8th inning. Now if they're going to make a game of this thing, they're going to have to string a few more hits together in a hurry.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And be off for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Adrian Gonzalez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
You know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Andre Ethier will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, Nationals, we need to win. Come on, let's win, Nationals.
First pitch to him. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Nationals 4 and the Dodgers 1. Bryce Harper will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Let's go, DC.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 2-1 home. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here comes a 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Anthony Rendon will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here's the pitch. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Wilson Ramos will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score.
Let's do it, base hit.
Here comes the 2-0. Oh, and the clock thickens here, 3-0.
I think at this point, a two-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just rue one.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Washington as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Drew Storen to try to get the final 3 outs.
Storen. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in to start off the ninth here, with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Leading off with the Dodgers, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
The pitch. The 1-0 pitch is served on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Howie Kendrick will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Now the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder. And the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
At the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 4-1. Good night from D.C.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jordan Zimmerman. The save to Drew Story. Loss goes to Bill Jin Ryu. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.